D7500, the latest addition to the Nikon's DX camera stable, already hit the streets. Let's see how it stacks up against the outgoing D7200 and the segment leader D500. Hi, I'm Radhakrishnan. Welcome to the review of the all-new D7500. To save time, we have already unboxed it, and obviously the box comes with the camera body. It comes with a standard shoulder strap, a USB cable, a power cable for the battery charger, and the new ENEL15A battery. And of course, it comes with a operating manual. Let's talk about the build quality of the D7500. For me, build quality is the most important factor when I buy any equipment, not just the camera, anything that I buy. The first thing that I worry about is the build quality. To me, prima facie, in my hand, it feels very good. It's nice and balanced. It's got this deeper hand grip, which is very nice, and the camera stays very well, very nicely balanced in my hand. And this camera is slightly lighter than the D7200, the camera this camera is replacing. This camera also uses a latest generation processor, the Xpeed 5, which is also in use in the D500 and the FX flagship, the D5. This camera also can give you 8 frames a second speed. I have set this camera to RAW shooting mode. It doesn't offer uncompressed RAW. It offers only compressed RAW, but lossless compression. RAW, I have deactivated all in-camera processing, and the camera drive is at continuous high. Let's see how much it can shoot. It's supposed to shoot about 50 frames of RAW in continuous high mode before it runs out of gas. So let's see. And camera shoots at 8 frames a second, which is very good. It is about 2 frames more than what the 7200 can shoot. I took the D7500 out on a shoot. It's 7 o'clock. The sun has gone down. There is light, but not a lot of light. I am shooting at 500 ISO, and this image, which I shot, is crisp, clear. I love this camera. Even the colors, it's rendering the colors so well that I'm really amazed. At this price point, a camera of this quality, amazing. I like this. This camera can really stand out when it comes to video recording. This can record 4K, which is fantastic news. Besides a 4K, it also offers you a full HDMI output, which means you can actually tap an uncompressed, unspoiled, unprocessed video signal from here and record it out in 10-bit out to an external recorder, which is fantastic news for the video shooters. I'll definitely say is a fantastic video camera. Because it uses the same sensor as the D500, the same processor as the D500, and also gives you a full HDMI output. We shoot all our video, including the video which you're watching. The video information is recorded out onto a Atomos Shogun recorder externally. I would argue that the video footage from this camera should not be any different from the image that you're watching now. So we said a lot of good things about the 7500. So in the same breath, let me warn you about a few things which is probably not as good. One is the lack of a second memory card slot. This camera comes with only one memory card slot, which can be a disadvantage for a few. The second one is the lack of a vertical grip or a battery grip. The previous generation cameras, the 7100 and the 7200, had vertical grips, which definitely improves, which gives you more power to work with for a longer period of time, and it also improved the balance of the camera. When you look at the bottom of the camera, I can't see any electronic contacts here, which means Nikon is not even planning for a vertical grip for 7500, which I think they should have. So the million-dollar question, who is targeted at? It's a beautiful camera. I would say this could be your first serious camera, okay? For all those people who cannot really afford a D500, this camera is in kind of touching distance, in a very, very close proximity of the D500. One. Second, this can be for the D500 shooters, this can be a very good second camera. You don't need to probably buy two D500 bodies, because one D500 body can do a lot of things. It has a battery pack and so many other things. This can be your standby camera. Also for the DSLR filmmakers, this is the camera to buy. So a serious amateur who's kind of progressing or graduating towards or on his way to becoming a serious professional, second camera for a D500 user, and a serious DSLR filmmaker. This camera is for them.